So I found a recipe online. It's on dietdoctor.com, and it is for homemade low-carb pizza. And the crust is 2 eggs and 6 ounces of mozzarella or provolone cheese. So I'm going to whisk these two together, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, here it is blended together. And like I said, it's 2 eggs and 6 ounces of cheese. Over here I have a cookie sheet with parchment paper on it. I'm going to use half of it for one pie, pizza pie, and half for the other. I've got my oven preheating to 400. Kind of make it semicircular, and I want it to fit in the pan. As the cheese melts, it will spread out a little bit. So this is what I have. I've got the oven preheating to 400. And when that heats up, I will come back and we'll put that in and show you what happens. Okay, oven is back at 400 now. So I'm going to slide this cookie sheet in. And it goes in for about 5 to 7 minutes. So we'll set our timer. We'll set it for 6. And I'll show you what it looks like in 6 minutes. Okay, it's been 6 minutes. Let's see what we have here. It's supposed to be golden brown. That's yellow, but not, yeah, it's not golden brown. So we'll put it in for about 2 or 3 more minutes and we'll get back to it. Okay, now comes the fun part of adding whatever toppings you want. While I'm, of course, trying to do clean eating, there are just sometimes when you don't have what you need pre-made already. So for the sauce, I'm using some pesto sauce, red tomato pesto sauce. It's got all the seasonings in it, so I don't have to really add any Italian seasonings. I'm just using about a tablespoon maybe. And that's just kind of as your pasta sauce. You can use tomato sauce, you can use homemade tomato paste, whatever it is you would like. Like I said, I just ran out of the other, so of my homemade stuff. But this will work. I'm a realist. I know that I'm really not going to always 100% be clean. There's going to be times where you just have to make do. So, there's the sauce that I'll use. I had some mushrooms that were going to go bad, so I went ahead and chopped those up. I'm just going to put a few on here. You can put on here whatever it is you would like. If you don't like mushrooms, or I'm going to be putting on some ground beef. I'm going to be putting on some pepperoni. So here's my pepperoni. And this is another thing, I do not, there's no way I could ever make pepperoni or bacon, because I don't have a pig farm, and even if I did, I would probably not even be able to, wouldn't be able to eat it or slaughter them because I would have them all named, and well, you know, once you name them, you can never eat it. I'm one of those people. Hence all the dog and cat noises in the background. I've got the oven preheating to 450. And once I get this all decorated how I want it, I will put it back in for about 5 minutes. And then top it off with just a little cheese. It has the mozzarella cheese for the base, but I'm going to add a little bit of cheddar because more cheese is always better. Push it down a little bit there. Okay. Now I'm going to let the oven preheat to 450 and then I'll put it in. Here's a close-up of them. The oven just beeped and said it's at 450. So let's get this back in. And about 5 minutes. And then we'll check it. So it's been 7 minutes, and that's what they look like. You want to compare it to the size of a hand. I don't burn myself. It's about, I don't know, about the size of a palm to, I can't get a good angle. But anyway, so it's about that big. Probably about 7 inches, 6 inches. And really thick. I will plate one up and show you what it looks like when you cut into it. It's still soft. You know, it's not a hard crust pizza. Although it's, you know, definitely not wimpy. But, so that's your crust. And then I'm not taking a bite of that yet because that cheese is melty and I will burn my mouth sure as I'm standing here. But that is how it looks, and that's how it turned out. And it is very, very yummy. Again, just so I give them credit, I got this from dietdoctor.com. This is the other pizza. I still have this one. And I did take a bite and it was fabulous. This one, what I do is I put it on a paper plate, and then I'm going to slide it into a Ziploc bag, and I will take this, and this will be my lunch tomorrow, along with the spinach salad. So there you have it, supper tonight and lunch tomorrow.